Okay, welcome back to part 3. We were just finishing up with the fourth great day and explaining about the different levels of heaven that are created between our world, the earth, and the hidden heaven within our sun. So that's where we were leaving off there. And so we're going to continue on reading about the creation of our world. And behold, the seeds of heavenly formations sprouted and began to form the heavens. And the heavens were beautiful. But no one can see a heaven except for those who live in that heaven, or a higher heaven. Abraham and Sarah said, "It is good seed." And the formation of the heavens continued for great duration. For lo, each great day is of great duration, being a cycle of creation, unlike the short days of our world. And that was the fifth great day of the creation of our world. Then Abraham and Sarah opened the soul pathways of the 12 constellations, so that the souls of many living entities could pass into this realm to have birth on our world. Behold, each species of plant and animal, even humankind, is within a group ovum, and each soul becomes a member of the group ovum that matches its own thoughts, words, and deeds. And each soul is also within its own individual ovum. Lo, from each group ovum, Abraham and Sarah chose 2 souls to be the first of each species to awaken upon our world. And they gathered these souls and placed them in bodies, but made them sleep until the tree of life was planted in the garden. Then Abraham and Sarah placed these sleeping bodies in the area that would be the Garden of Eden, which would be the birth garden. And the garden was in the center of the most fertile part of the New World, which was the land of Cush. Yea, Abraham and Sarah named this land Cush because in the tongue of the cherubim that word means hidden power, which is the power of Elohim. For Elohim wields power not with swords and spears. Behold, Elohim wages spiritual warfare with spiritual weapons. And though it may appear that Elohim is defeated in a battle, good always triumphs over evil in the end. And that is the mystery of the hidden power, which is Cush. Yea, the center of Cush would be the Garden of Eden, the birth garden, once the seed of the tree of life was planted. And in the center of the garden was a holy mountain. Lo, atop that holy mountain, Abraham and Sarah would plant the holy tree of life. And only then would the dormant bodies awaken. Lo, the time from the opening of the soul pathways of the 12 constellations to the time of the gathering of the dormant bodies was the 6th great day of the creation of our world. Abraham said to Sarah, "Before we plant the seed of the holy tree of life, let us spend the 7th day in prayer and communion with Elohim and Jaja, our God and Goddess, eminent and transcendent. Yea, and then on the evening of the 7th day, after the sun is set, we will plant the holy seed. Then will all the dormant things spring to life. And this area will become a garden of delight." Thus, the 7th day of the creation of our world was a day of prayer and communion, which is Shabbat Shalom. Behold, during their time of communion with Elohim and Jaja, Abraham and Sarah were shown many visions of what would come, and Elohim whispered in their hearts and minds the things that they must do, for the agents of Satan were coming to do them violence. For, lo, Satan wanted this new world for his own purposes, and had sent his servant Lucifer to prevent the planting of the tree of life, and to plant instead another seed. On the evening of the seventh day, having held Shabbat, Abraham and Sarah made ready to plant the holy seed of the tree of life in the center of the Garden of Eden. Abraham held the holy seed in his bag of seed, and Sarah held fertile soil in her bowl of germination. Abraham, high priest of the temple of light, which temple is within the sun, raised up his staff and recited the words of prayer and invocation for the planting of the holy seed. And Sarah, high priestess of the temple of light, which temple is within the sun, raised up her bowl and recited the words of prayer and invocation. Then Abraham planted the seed of the tree of life in Sarah's bowl. But behold, before Sarah had germinated the seed in her bowl, yea, before she had opened her bag of water and moved the seed from her bowl to the garden where it would grow tall, the agents of Satan attacked. Whoa. Isn't that totally amazing story of the creation of our world? And now we're right at a heightened climax where just before the tree of life is about to be sprung up in our world, Lucifer is coming to attack to try to prevent the planting of the tree of life in our world. And so you're going to have to join me in the following video. And the following video is where we read from chapter 8, and it's about Lucifer attacks the Garden of Eden. So again, check out the link below for the Essene Church website, where you can find out all sorts of information on the Essenes, and you can also find a link to buying the Holy Megillah and a bunch. There's in their store. There's a whole bunch of other books that you can get in there as well. Anyways, my friends, I hope you're enjoying this series, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye.